So if I'm not careful, those might get all sorts of crap. Looks like they stacked good. Back up a bit so that we don't get caught on the door. All right. So that's all the grass handling equipment out of the way for another 3 months. Yeah, that was right. Which way do I want to turn it so that it goes the right way? And maybe I should have pulled forward a bit more. Now I've overturned it. I love that these grain bins are transparent from the inside, because it does mean they're not interfering with the camera. You have to use the no collision camera mod so that your camera doesn't detect the edge of the grain bin and say, oh shit, not going any further. Okay, I'm going to run this back to the shed since I think I'm done with it for now. There we go. And we are done with that. Yay. Close to the edge there. I have, to be honest, I have been playing so much Farm Sim of this one streaming, I have not looked at anything else. I did look at the mod itself and read some of the description on it, but I did not get round to loading it into a game and actually taking a closer look at it. I have also not looked at precision farming, which is something I seriously want to get scienced before we get to that point in this playthrough. And with all the streaming I've been doing in the last 2 weeks, that's actually much closer than I'd planned to be at this point. Yeah, I was considering we'd probably still be in the summer. We are in late summer, the harvest has started, so the next thing we're going to be doing when we get some reasonable weather is to harvest all the stuff. I should get the tractor's tail end pointing at the wall. Just because it's easier to swing out that bale spike when you're going backwards than it is forwards. Okay. Let's look through the wall and lift that up. Okay, that's the roof. Oh, there's a roof beam. That's why I don't like coming out this far. That worked. Nice. Now the one problem is, and that's the only inhibitor on this part of the barn, is those bracing beams at the on the corner. The rest of the barley is definitely high enough to stack by 4s. But we should be pulling full stacks later. So I don't think that, what do you call it, that thing getting in the way is going to be a thing for us. It is very white outside at the moment. We've had the salt truck go by, which is kind of a novelty for where we live. Last place we lived was on a private road, so nobody salted the road. And then before that we lived in Texas, and who salts the road in Texas? Alright, that's done. It's 11:30, so we should be able to bring the rest of the bales without losing anything again. Oh, challenge is gone, so we can trek through the yard at high speed. Actually, no. I thought, yeah, we could speed up time and just get to the end of the rain. But then I figured, no, because that increases the risk of me running across the yard at a critical point in time. That looks about right. Oh, and yes, forgot about that. Try and get that as horizontal as possible, because I know we can do this one. I just have to be on the right side of the support beam. There we go. Lay it flat and the in-game rain should clean the vehicles. Let's try that again, and we'll stab them. Come on, go. 11:33, we are good. The thing is, I think I cleaned most of the vehicles, so there's nothing that's out in the rain that's actually not dirty. No, wrong. That is dirty. I think what's supposed to happen is if you drive in the mud, your tyres get dirty faster. But if you leave a vehicle standing, the rain will wash the dirt off it. Something like that. Okay, let's see if we can do this. Okay, I have no idea what the button is. Toggle steering mode, left control Y. How about when I push a button? There we go. Toggle steering mode 15. Where's 15? There. Front wheel steering, crab left. Crab right even. Crab steering left. Oh no, that's actually, yes, that is crab steering left, but I'm in reverse. 15 crab right and all wheel steer again. So if I do that to about there, and then crab right, in theory that should just, if I positioned it right, it would do it. Actually, I'm still crabbing right. There you go. Now I need it straight. Push it into the ground so that we get some friction, and yay! Bales stacked, finished, done. How many do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, lost count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 4 9's 36. 3 36s are about 108. That's not enough. I'm probably going to have to move that wool over at some time, because maybe as we deplete the bales on that side, we have to consider moving the wool over. I'm not going to have any more bales for another 6 days, so that's not an issue. How do the sheep be today? That always I look at that and so, oh, there's 3 bales and some water possibly. Let's do that as well. So we'll grab the old hay first. I might grab 3 from the front rather than the 2 at the back. Too high. Just right. Lift it a little, tip it back very slightly. There we go. Now I can lay them down. Okay, 11:37. Need to get these to the sheep trough before 12 o'clock. Forget where I put the bucket. I did hit that. There we go. Sheep fed. Lower that back down. I'll leave the gate open so the sheep can run away. I want to find the bucket. Isn't where I thought it would be. Where did I put the bucket? That's strange. Did I leave it by the tree? I don't know. Well, I've got to get out over here and... oh! Look what there on the left. I knew I'd left it somewhere. Somewhere where I'd see it. And so there, kind of, yeah, because you see it every day at that point. Again, not something I usually bother with at this time of year because, as I've said many times, sheep aren't productive. But that is a lot of loose grass. That's me driving on stuff, which I shouldn't. Tip it forward. Part of the problem I have here is this isn't, I don't think this is 100% smooth ground. So it can be a little bit tricky for the bucket to do all of its stuff. But I think that was good. We've got it all now. $1,300 litres of free food, which I think the sheep want. And yeah, that's all gone. So that wasn't a cleanliness reason, that was more a case of they're not going to take a full bale, but there might just be half a bale of grass there and they'll eat it, so I'm good with that. Wrong. That one. That one. Okay. Grass is so long I can't even see the water. Let's jump in the tractor and then look. Yep. Anyway, let's put the bucket back and reattach the spikes. And we can think about the next job, but I can definitely speed up time a bit now. Oh, hi doggy. Plonk that there. And reattach to that. How fast are we going at 15 times? So we'll go and pop this up and then figure stuff out. Doink. And jump out. I'm gonna stand in the shelter and look at the rain and stuff. So we have '24's ready, 8 and 2, so that's my wheat, that's my canola. I really wasn't expecting the barley to be ready now. These two fields, oh, farmer over here's already done this one. That's field 17's normally a field I will contract out on. Same with 36, so they've been very quick this year. And then we have the canola in that field. We'll be shipping everything back to the yard and waiting for good sell prices, so not a big deal. The sugar beets, that's a problem. I can't turn these off individually to see where we're at on the growth, which would be nice, where you can say, oh yeah, those are cultivated and those are harvested. you can't grade the growth. Same with fertilised. It's either fertilised or not fertilised. I can't select a stage 1, stage 2, stage 3 if it gets difficult to tell the shades between each other. Okay then, so we will be harvesting when the crop dries, and that may not be today. So I'm going to speed up time. There goes the rain, about 1 o'clock in the afternoon, maybe 2. And the crops are dry. What's the weather report say? Good grief, they need another bale already. The weather says it's cloudy today, it's sunny all day tomorrow, and that takes us to the end of summer. Into fall we have day 3, day 5 is predicting rain. Day 3, day 5. Day 4 is when I would be mowing it, so that's bad timing. Okay. Going to run this down to somewhere. I think we'll do the barley first. It's going to be the poorest of the yields that we're expecting, because it wasn't fully fertilised. However, it's a new field and everything we get off it is going to be good. Just, so I think we've still got some debt on that field. Ooh. Oh, that's right. Okay, while we're here, I'm going to do what I wanted to do ages ago deal. Okay. And I'm guessing a UFO landed here and just completely obliterated everything that was on the ground. Since then, the weeds have grown. So there's this field here. No, this field here doesn't. Maybe we go round. So easy access to 25. What I'm trying to find is access to that grass field across the way, which is at the top of our field, without having to drive through it. And I seem to have got myself stuck. There we go. And go. Okay. So buying this field is a plan. Is that a telephone pole? Yes. Okay, we can get into that field from here. There's just no cut through that way. We can get in 26, okay. No evidence I was here, that's good. So 25 may be a good purchase. When we bring the harvester in, I'll demonstrate my dilemma. But for right now, we'll take this back down to the bottom. I just that circle just glitched out between saves. I don't know, yeah, no idea what happened. I'm sure I planted that part of the field. I definitely fertilized it. Let's try and be careful. Okay, we'll turn that off. We'll go find the vent. Turbo shift. Engine on. Drop the harrow off, I don't need it. Squeeze through the door. And barley, I want the draper. 25 barley. silage. Now, harvester upgrade, we are probably going to keep the Fendt on the farm just for the fields that it's difficult to get in and out of. And the field we have over here, pretty easy, but there's some where you go through the gate and trying to find a clear piece of ground to put a 40-foot header is not going to be very easy. So we'll keep the small kid around for the smaller fields, at least as long as I deem it worthwhile. I may just turn the those fields into grass fields, because as we produce more sheep, they are going to be using more hay. And I'll park that there. We'll go find the other Fendt. That Fendt. Oh, yeah, there's that too. Okay. So yeah, I was kind of expecting the barley to be ready sort of mid to late fall, because we didn't buy that field until the beginning of this year. We didn't really start working it until day 3, I think, of spring. However, we only got a chance to fertilize it twice, which does kind of indicate that it was growing really fast. Okay. I think if I fold that, it lifts it up. Unfold that even. Yeah. Nice little mechanic I sometimes forget is if you unfold the harvester, then it raises the header off the trailer.